Hi everyone, my name's Amanda. I'm an occupational therapist from Northern Maine. I'm coming to you from my kitchen table. Like many of you, I'm at home due to the pandemic. But I don't want to talk about all that today. Instead, I know lots of us are trying our hand at telehealth. For me, it is all brand new. I hope that you can gain a creative idea or two from this video that you can use in your telehealth sessions. Parents, if you are watching this, it's mostly geared towards occupational therapists, but if you see an idea that you want to try with your kiddos, go for it. Since many families have these laying around their house in a craft bin somewhere, I present to you 10 plus ways to use pom-poms. So first, I would work on the kid making sure that they've got the proper grasp. As children develop, their grasp changes. So, work on the pincer grasp, the tripod grasp, and the quad grasp. The tripod and the quad are typically what is used during handwriting. So if you can help the kids start to form this even just by automatically picking them up in that grasp, that'd be really helpful. You can also work on that using tongs. These are my kitchen tongs, because unfortunately my tongs I use at therapy that have the groove or the indent where the fingers go that facilitate that tripod grasp are currently at the hospital. And I have an idea they're going to be staying there a while. So you can still use kitchen tongs. You may squish them a little bit, but that's okay. You can set up a cup and have them pick up the pom-poms and drop them in the cup. And then you can place the cup in different places, so maybe you bring it over to the side, so they have to work on crossing midline. You can also have them try picking up the pom-poms with popsicle sticks. This works a lot on bilateral coordination, and as you can see, can be kind of difficult, but you can do it. If you have a child that's a little more advanced and it knows how to use chopsticks, you can have them try to pick them up that way as well. And again, place them wherever you plan to work on for the day. And a lot of people also have clothespins laying around the house. Clothespins are great also for picking up the pom-poms. And this works on your hand and finger strength by having to hold open the clothespin. And you can even time kids as they're doing this, and it becomes more of a game, so maybe they see if they can beat their previous record. If you're looking at something that's a little more tactile and a little more fun, you can do some pom-pom painting. So again, you'd grab the pom-pom, dip it in your paint, and then you dab it all over the page with whatever you're trying to paint. And I know that there are some sheets online that you can find that have different kind of bubbles, little circles where you can kind of dab different colors and it'll form different things like a fish or a bird. Or they can freestyle it like I did and make a flower. If you have younger kids that you're trying to work on their pre-writing shapes, you can of course glue pom-poms so that they have to start at the top and go line down, slides, or even circles. You can also have them work on things such as squares, so they know that they have to start. So they know they have to connect the dots. And this provides a lot of great tactile feel. You can also set up the dots or the pom-poms like this. So they may have to work on going dot to dot like a maze. Or you can have them try to get really close to the pom-pom and work on that visual motor integration, going nice and slow, the fine motor control. And then you can have them cut it out. So this again will work on their scissor grasp, their visual motor integration skills, as well as control with the scissors. If you have some older kids that are working on their letters, you can have the parent draw out the letter and then have the kid glue the pom-poms on so that they're able to feel what the letter is shaped like. This is good too, because then they can start by going, okay, line down, slide down, and across. So they can feel it as they go. As they become a little bit more advanced, they might be able to try starting to write these letters on their own. So you could have the pom-pom set up so that they know where they need to go. So this is the capital B, uppercase B. So you go long line down, little curve, little curve. Now, if you're a parent, or even an OT that is a parent, and you have kids at home, sometimes it can be a little hard to get them to help with chores around the house. Well, you can make it a game with pom-poms. Maybe put them on the floor and tape a circle. So they have to sweep the pom-poms into the circle. If you have a little hand broom, you can have them work on sweeping up the pom-poms into the dustpan. Or if you have a kiddo that is working on eating and feeding, you can have them work on their control with a spoon and have them scoop up the pom-poms as if they were feeding them to maybe a cardboard monster, so working all the way around. Or it could be pretending it's candy and bringing it to mouth. Obviously don't eat it. Make sure they don't eat it, but you could also have them transfer it to another bowl or a cup. So maybe they have to try to scoop it and put it in, and vice versa. So maybe they have to scoop from the cup without spilling them and put them into the bowl. Well, there you go, guys. 10 plus ways to use pom-poms in your everyday. I hope that you can use some of these ideas in your telehealth or even in the clinic. So if you have any comments, questions, or ideas, feel free to comment below. Thanks. Have a great day.